Hello guys, I greet you with your time wherever you are watching from. In today's video, I'm going to be talking about human trafficking. If you are someone who has young children, especially teenagers, this video is for you, okay? Human trafficking victims are mostly young women and girls, all right? Those teenagers growing up, um, they are mostly victims of human trafficking. All right. We as individuals, um, there's a role that we have to play. All right. One of the roles is that we can create awareness, as for example, using this my platform to create awareness of human trafficking. And there are other things we can do too in order to put a stop to it. All right. Human trafficking has been a very pressing issue around the world. Okay, human trafficking is in every country. It doesn't matter if it's a third world country, if it's a Western world country, and any country, and anyone can be a victim. All right, it doesn't matter your race, your ethnicity, um, but the gender matters. It's mostly young women and girls, like I earlier mentioned. All right. Human trafficking is recruiting, deceiving, holding, and forcing individuals into sexual activities for money. All right. Um, most of the things that they do to these victims are threats, um, mental and emotional abuse, manipulation, just to coerce them to do whatever they want them to do. All right, it's a very, very, very dangerous thing that can happen to anyone. All right, especially our young people. They are inexperienced, they are just growing up. Um, Maybe they don't have like the awareness yet of what the kind of things people can do to them. All right, human trafficking is a very, very, very bad thing. All right, but sometimes the issues of human trafficking are left unaddressed. All right, um, especially in third world countries. These When people even report it, sometimes law enforcement officers don't do something about it. You understand? But in Western world, it's a very, very, very serious offense. All right? When it's reported to authorities and they take action immediately and go after those people responsible. All right? Um, if you have a teenage girl, young woman growing up, pay attention to these signs. These are possible signs that your daughter um, or your friend is being trafficked. All right? I'm going to give you the list of the possible signs that you can see in them. All right? I have a brochure here. I got this from my workplace. So I'm going to read possible signs that you can see in all these young girls. Um, when you see these signs, there's possibility that they have been trafficked to do all those irrelevant things. All right. Number one possible sign is unknown whereabouts for extended period of time. Sudden change in routine, like when you suddenly notice that your child is going somewhere without even telling you where he or she, like where she is going, that is number one sign that she could be in the wrong hands. All right. The number two, they make new friends you have never met. All right. They will just pop up one day and tell you that I have a new friend. I'm going to see my friend, a friend that you have never met before. So they will just come up one day that they want to go and see that friend. So that is a possible sign um, that your child is under trafficking. All right. So the number three thing that you can notice is extreme age difference between young person and new love interest. So if you see your child, or maybe your child is around 17 or 18, and she is having a boyfriend that is way, way older than her, maybe like 50 something, 60 something years old boyfriend, that is a red flag. All right? You should take note of that. You should swing into action right away, because that is the number three sign that your child could be under trafficking. All right? Then the number four thing is having more than one cell phone. If your teenage child is having more than one cell phone, that is a sign that she could be under the influence of someone trying to traffic her. All right? So that is number four. Number five thing, possible sign that you can see in them is receiving expensive gifts. Like every day they come home with expensive gifts. That is a possible sign that they are being exploited and being used for sexual activities. All right? So because a teenager cannot just be coming home with expensive gifts from a total stranger without any compensation or anything that would benefit that stranger. All right? So that is a sign. That is sign number five. All right? Sign number six is change in appearance, like in clothing and the way they dress, the way the kind of clothes that they put on. That is a possible sign. All right? That is number six. The number seven sign you can see that can raise your eyebrow is change in personality, attitude, and they withdraw from you. All right? Not only you, they withdraw from you and they withdraw from the public. All right? They change their personality and attitude. Okay? So that is a possible sign number seven. All right? So possible sign number eight is extreme tiredness and change in weight. All right? They are always exhausted and their body shape will start to change. All right? So that is possible sign number eight. The possible sign number nine is absent from school. All right? Absent from school more than normal. All right? If your teenage child is always absent from school, more than the normal days they should be absent from school, that means she's doing something else with her time. So you have to pay attention and monitor her. All right? That's why it's good once in a while you go to your child's school and check their attendance. All right? It's very important. You know, and another thing, some children they will go to school in the morning. Then after taking morning attendance, once they go on break and they come back and took the second attendance, they will leave school. That is another thing you should pay attention to. All right? Once in a while, just show up in your child's school after second break to make sure they are there in school. All right? So that you can know where they are at that time. All right? That is the next one is drug use. All right? So if you suddenly find your child using drugs, that is a possible sign that they could be under human trafficking. All right? So these are the signs, all right? So you should pay attention to these things. It's very important, all right? But as a parent or a guardian, you have a role to play. Things you can do. They also wrote it here. Um, the things you can do includes monitor your youth child's social media and internet use. Okay? Have conversation about your youth child's school experience, and know who your youth child's friends are, and ask to meet new friends or boyfriends. When your child is always talking about friends, try to meet those friends, okay? It's very important, all right? Uh, the next one is know where your children are and who they are with. Yeah. And the last one here is have conversation with your youth child about what to do when they are approached by a stranger. All right? So all these things, you should talk to them about it. All right? Always talk to your child about strangers. Somebody they don't know, if somebody they don't know approach them, um, they should you should talk to them about it, like what they can do. All right, that's why it's always good to be friends with your child. All right, when you are friend when you and your child are friends, they are likely to tell you anything that is happening with them. All right, so just if you are in third world country, um, you can report to local authorities if you find these signs on anyone. But if you are in Canada, I'm going to be putting up the numbers that you can reach up to, that you can call when you find anyone under human trafficking. Well, when you find anyone that is being trafficked, all right? So there are numbers you can call. I'm going to be putting the Canadian numbers up for local authorities, organizations. Those are numbers you can call, you can contact when you suspect that somebody is in the danger of human trafficking. All right, I'm going to put those numbers up, and I'm going to be putting a Nigerian number up too. The agency in charge of human trafficking is called NAPTIP. All right, I'm going to be putting their number up as well. If you are in any country, be it any continent, Asia, Africa, North America, South America, Europe, if you find anyone and suspect that that person is being trafficked, you can contact local authorities. All right. Every country has local authorities that phone numbers that you can contact. So that is the only way we can help these vulnerable victims. All right. So I'm going to be putting all the numbers up that you can call if you suspect that somebody is being trafficked. All right. So I believe that is all I have for today. I'm going to be leaving you for now. If this is your first time of coming across my videos, please like, comment, share, and follow my page for more videos. All right? You have a nice day, and God bless.